All right, Kev had fun. Lucky got good practice. So it was a good day. Glad to be here. And now we get grand finals, baby. Now I get to settle into this role. And Big Swifty is not playing around with the King K rule this time. I think Big Swifty wants to go home.
That would be a safe bet. Hello, chat.
The home where Vivian is apparently hidden in a ditch somewhere.
Is that so? I didn't hear about this.
Oh, yeah, Ian said Vivian is dead in a ditch.
Ah, sure.
So it's just Ian now.
Just Ian now.
Apparently, yeah. For legal reasons, this is an exaggeration and not based in fact. Please do not go to Big Swifty's house with the police. Even if you really hate Squirtle, don't do that, okay? There is nobody in a ditch there. If there is actually, though, Vivian and Ian did not put them there, okay?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So.
Tell me something. Did these two fight in these two fight already? Or
yes, this was winners finals. This is a run back.
That's right.
We our team, Lucky, had some nerves today. I played really off in like 2 of the crew battles, and I couldn't quite clutch against Neet. And then Kevin had the hilarious moments against Neet both times today.
Yes.
So we came up a little short against them, but we had a good showing today, I feel, especially for what my goals are is.
Hunter misses a second.
And that's not, that would never kill you in another Smash game, but we have zoomed in blast zones because it counts it as spike knockback.
Yeah.
Drip really needs to just take 1 here to start. Because if you can take 1, that's where you might be able to get some momentum going, especially if you can blender someone.
Right.
Like PT's disadvantage kind of fun.
But yeah, if Hunter loses his next stock here without
taking 1,
then
the Neet DK is going to have to go even crazier than it did in the losers finals.
He's going to have to make up so much ground.
Charizard is so big he gets hit by 1 hit, but Greninja up smash is so bad he falls out of the second despite being Charizard. Good tech.
Yeah, good tech, good tech.
Okay, he's still alive. He needs to not get back out, or that. But Drip is aware of that.
Inches away.
Good roll out. You know, a lot of that rolling can be really scrubby and covered sometimes, but Drip hasn't been showing it today. And Vivian's been watching almost all these, so that was why he pulled it out, I think.
And that
nice.
Okay,
that was a great punch from Drip. No bias. Yeah. But you know, 2 sets would be hype, right? Because it'd be nice to say everyone lost 1. You know, everyone had what it took to win. And also, that means I get to commentate more. Good tech. Okay.
Tech again. All right.
See, that's some adaptation already from Drip. Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Problem is now, you cannot jump near this character, and that means that you have to play a nasty horizontal spacing game with a character that has good diagonals. Because that's what I tell people. Ivysaur, up air covers that 1 spot, but otherwise Ivysaur is a character of diagonals. Forward air is more diagonal than in front. Vine Whip is. Wow, great swap punish. Do not get hit by drop from Ledge Flare Blitz.
Oh, sir,
Thank you.
Not if you can help it. That drag down could have been big news.
Okay, that swap is huge actually for Drip. Because now it's jab lock time. If you can avoid that. Okay, now it. Yeah, see,
and
you can't. You can't move in against Ivysaur in spots where Ivysaur has dropped through aerial. And I mean, like, I've done it before. I've gotten hit by it. That's why I'm saying that. I've been there before. I'm sure you can find plenty of clips of it, including Stroder doing it to me on his pocket PT, which is really good because he's Stroder. But you have to just disengage from Ivysaur there. And the thing is that about disengaging this Fury, still has Vine Whip, and at that percent down throw might kill, so you have to do something. What I'd recommend is a jump air dodge away with Greninja's airspeed, because Ivy does have poor airspeed. Just a short hop one. A short hop air dodge off the platform should get you away far enough to get back to a neutral state.
You're right,
But Ivysaur is a character of diagonal. Like back air, actually, it covers horizontally, but the highest arc of it at the start is at the top. It's still a diagonal move. And so that's what I tell people, is that if you can get directly horizontal with Ivy, the options actually aren't great. It's that diagonals with Fair and Vine Whip and back air that make this character so dangerous for a lot of characters to approach. And then up air, if you try to go over them in between back air and Fair, up air covers that dead zone beautifully. So, yep, and Vivian gets to, or Ian, gets to start on the Pokemon of their choice. And so they're going to start on Squirtle, which means I got to swap a couple times. And we're off. Okay, I like the Kareem pick here. Neet's DK super clutch, and you might also have Nico Mario here. And I know that Neet has sometimes had some problems against Big Swifty. I gave him a couple notes on that at one point in the form of an 8-page Word doc, I think it was. I could post that someday if people want to read my nonsensical ramblings. And there were a few things in there that I think were genuinely useful he may not have picked up on. But if it didn't work, then, you know, that's why you send Kareem here.
That was an interesting up smash. I kind of respect it, though.
Oh, I like that, actually, because you can't punish that as Game Watch. There's no button you have to hit that there. And if Game Watch tries to up past the ledge, he's dead. He's actually just dead. Yeah, a little early on the regrab punish. Ivysaur has one of the worst ledge chains in the game. I think Lucas is worse. Shout out to King of Wizards. But Ivy's is way up there. That's why Ivy's all plank, because they have nothing else. Because Ivy's ledge options are also mediocre. Like, with that airspeed, jump is not ideal. Too high percent, but
I was gonna say Game & Watch is so
Based
light
on-
that already at that percent,
based on how slow that was, I think that was the sour hit of Dare, but it's still enough that low.
yeah.
Like, I feel like he should have just vanished, and he didn't. It took a moment to die.
Took him a second.
But, yeah, this is the part of the matchup that's nice for Game & Watch, is if you can get right under him, yeah, Dare is big, but it's active a single frame, and your Nair is also big.
This is gonna be big
This is
damage.
the part of the matchup that's
Oh, yeah.
painful.
Huge damage here for Big Swifty.
Doesn't go for the tick grab, which would have been better there, but he had to react to it, and it was hard, so I don't blame him.
Brian, the names are swapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redditor is actually the Game & Watch.
Yes.
To be clear, Big Swifty is... Yeah, this is just... Neet's going to have to play like a hero again, which could happen.
Which he's been doing all day.
He's been doing all day. He has been coming
doing it
up
all
clutch
day,
where
but-
it matters.
But especially...
I'm glad I got my Revenge of Sorts against him. I almost got the 2, but it was not enough. And all right, priming the hammer. I think priming the hammer is wise here. I think you need...
Oh!
You needed that. If that was a 9, that was what gets them back in this
I heard
crew
the
battle.
clang. I heard the clang, and it sent a jolt through my heart.
It said 8, though.
It did
So,
say 8.
You need to one-up yourself
Oh.
to get it. 1 is fine, actually. Squirtle's low percent combos might still work, but they're going to be shorter with that extra percent.
How
And
about that? I didn't even consider that.
you want to stay out of
that
tilt
forward
factor.
smash.
See, and that's where Ivysaur's so dangerous, is all those dead zones. Oh my goodness, covers it! He said, you're going to mash, and I'm going to punish you for mashing. And he punished him for mashing. And Trippy Butter has something to post to the Advantage State Twitter account. Hi, YouTube. Hi. Hi, Mom. If your mom's probably not watching this, I'm out. She's probably done, which I don't blame her. I don't know if she even watches when
All
I'm
right,
in.
have a look at this. Have a look at this. Swifty
This is
so
called-
Swifty is so far ahead in this instance. Die.
That is what you call. So there's 3 different words for that, all right? That's getting outplayed, getting outskilled, and getting outfundied. Any 3. Take all 3 if you want.
All three. All 3. Nothing you can do about
That
that.
is what
Worst player, you're getting 9.
that
See
is
you
what on
later,
Reddit
pal.
when that happens to top players, they call that a skill differential.
Absolutely.
That's where he learned that, from Reddit, and he brought it here for us at Advantage State, and it was beautiful. Thank you, Trippy. I assume you were going to do that before I said it, but if not, it makes it even funnier. All right, we got Violet, 4-6. Sephiroth, really good against Game & Watch. Redditor, not a fan of Final Fantasy characters, which I feel like is out of character for most Redditors, but he plays Game & Watch, so it's understandable.
Kareem didn't remember that he had SD.
Twice. Hey,
Yeah.
but the 9 came through where you needed it. He knew his win
Yeah.
condition, and he found it. It's also funny because I almost guarantee you he wouldn't do that in bracket unless he was tilted. But that was a serious play made here because of the nature of crew battles and the importance of keeping your stock.
Oh, absolutely. Got to go for it all sometimes.
Because like
Go
if you're
for-
up 2
go for what
stocks,
you- go for
because
what you
the
can.
other thing about bracket that's different, it was 2 stocks to 3 to start. Remember, it was 2 and 2.
Yeah.
So is going for that useful when it just puts you to last stock? I don't know. You know. But well, like, yeah, you can go for it, but it's going to hit once and you're going to use it, right? But here, you have to leave everything on the nothing on the table. You have to put everything out as what you have.
Yes, sir.
I was going somewhere with that and I got it lost. I'm sorry.
Well, let's hold on a second.
He's going to keep letting it rip, and I think, honestly, if I'm on his team, I'm loving this. I'm loving he's just willing to rip these
If I'm
things.
against him, I'm terrified.
Right. But the other reason I like that so much, it matters more on 3rd stock than 1st stock, because remember, Sephiroth doesn't get wing until really late now because of the stock differential. But you do not want to give Sephiroth a chance to get wing, because that makes his moves safer, makes him harder to up-B, and gives him an extra jump to help him out and disadvantage a ton. So
That extra jump can do wonders
worlds
against
for
Game of-
Sephiroth's
yeah,
juggle
absolutely.
game and escaping juggle game. So
I was going to say, his disadvantage alone, it gets so much better with 1.
it's so hard to count past 1. Counting to 2 is hard. Counting to 5 is like impossible. That's why nobody can ever catch like Kirby and base and Puff's landing. I almost said base mage because nobody catches his landings, but that's also the base mage too.
And
Sends the wrong way. If
Yes.
that sent the right, but even though that's the wing's turned on now. That's the problem. And that would have killed without wing, but the wing does not help because of the movement speed buff. So we're gonna have Neet. All right, this was Neet, Redditor, Drip, and they sent them in Drip, Redditor, Neet. So this means that this is dripped out Redditor Neet, who needs to take 6. He actually went crazy though on Violet's Sephiroth in the 1 to 3 stock. It was like 20% and was able to recover from where he put himself. If he can do that again, we may be looking at a bracket reset. I'm not opposed either way. I have to Uber home, and it's cheaper earlier usually. Or if Derp Dog's going to get food and I can go with him, maybe flake a ride off him, that'd be even better. But I don't know if he's still here. I think I see him back there.
yeah, he's there playing poker.
Oh, I'm missing out on poker? I almost wish I wasn't commentating, but I like commentating, and I like Trippy, and I get to sit next to Trippy, so it's a win.
One more.
I also like
TDS
you.
for.
Thank you for TOing the comeback so many times. I try
Put
to
it
get
here,
out where I
pal.
can.
Put it here.
Shout out to the comeback, by the way. Coming up this Monday, May 1st, going to be the first PR-eligible event of the season, assuming it gets enough entrants. And if it doesn't, you're crazy, because remember, winning that automatically makes you #1 on the PR to start.
That's true.
You just have to maintain from that point.
That up.
You don't have to do anything but maintain from that point, and you'll be #1 in the rankings.
Yes, sir.
This is really the opposite of winners finals, quite honestly.
Huh?
Because in winners finals, it was Sephiroth took 90 and DK took 20 and DK won.
Ah, I see.
Not dead. Never mind. I thought
You
he
will die from that. Yeah.
Wow, he got the super sweet spot, or she did. Sephiroth did. Sorry.
Sephiroth did.
Error. I'm making errors. I apologize. I'm making a lot of those today.
Wow.
Gotta step this up if
what an
Pop
uppy
I'm never
attitude.
gonna
He was
comment
ready
with
for that to
Pop
cross
That's
him
the
up.
dream. Yeah. Like I knew DK uppy was laggy. I didn't realize Sephiroth F smash flagged it up. Yep, good punish. That's a nasty confirm to deal with because with wing you can kind of air dodge away and jump away, but you can air dodge and sometimes DK's airspeed is so good you just get hit by bear too.
I mean, that move is so fast too that you have to be completely ready for
Oh
it.
yeah, you have to be 100% ready. It's almost like you have to just kind of buffer it, and that's when DK then gets nasty other stuff. Now it's not that nasty at 90.
Hold on, we're off stage. We're off stage against Sephiroth.
Oh, what a good recovery, and gets a spike here. No, it does not. Sephiroth has one of the lowest ledge chains in the game. I really thought he'd hit that though. Like I know Neet's capable of hitting that. That might be a tiny bit of crew battle nerves error or whatever. Not the best DI I've seen tonight, and Neet is gonna have to 3-stock a bat, which he can do. I mean,
It's going to be okay.
Wing
Wow.
removal service
Wow.
at your
Hello.
service.
Hello. Did you see that kill at 91 after the hit?
Yes,
Hello.
because it was on. Remember, it's on the platform, and DK's up air is strong. If you don't know, DK's up air will kill you from the ground at like 140 usually.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Going for it all. I respect it. Anything to keep wing off.
Oh my God.
That's a gut check.
I am shaking in my boots.
Is this
right
a
now.
Redditor or a Beyblader? Because this man is letting it rip.
And the
And
table
Violet
turned a little bit.
is going to,
and,
wow, no
oh!
kill screen. Tried to drift back probably to avoid it the last second. And that's going to be a clean sweep. Well, not a sweep, but a clean victory for Violet, Abat, and Big Swifty. Congratulations to them. They are all previous Advantage State winners, so even if there was a concern about that, Trippy does not have to make any new skins. Because someday we'll